So in this video I'm going to talk about interviews. Now, you've been accepted by your school to go for an interview in a few days' time, and so you're planning and you're preparing for the day. Now, it's usually broken out, but I was involved on a panel last year, and what happened was that in this particular school, so the deputy and the class teacher did the lesson observations, about 15-20 minute lesson observations, and then myself and the head teacher, we did the interviews. Now, there was a number of candidates who I'd sent for the interview, and one of the main things which I'm going to talk about, and it's something I've had to study myself, is people were getting nervous because it was their first interview. So a few little things. There's nothing. Can't rewrite the script, but a few little simple things is if you've been invited for an interview in a school, please go and check out where that school is. Even though we've all got phones and high tech and everything, go and check out where the school is. Go and check out where, is there plenty of parking? Do you have to go and park in a public park around the corner? Is there space? Where is it? How long is it going to take for you to get there? Make sure you check out the school website thoroughly, and check out the details about the school. There'll be an introduction from the head teacher welcoming people. There'll be an Ofsted report on the school website. There'll be probably social media, what they've done with that, and there'll possibly be pictures of all the staff members. So have a real good look at that school website. Find out how you're going to get there, how much time you need to give yourself. And something I always do is make sure that you're there in plenty of time. Yeah, you've got to. Don't be rushing. Don't be panicking. If you have to sit in the car or wait a few minutes, that is better than rushing and dashing. Because if you do have to start rushing and dashing, then you're probably not in the right state. You're going to be in the right state for the day. You're probably nervous, not done an interview, you've got an observation with somebody you've not met. So a couple of little tips I'm going to give for this. Tip I use is meditation. Now, I use an app called Headspace. So I often, if I was driving, say if it was myself and I was going for an interview, I would sit in my car, and I would meditate in my car for 15-20 minutes to make sure I've got my mind nice and calm, make sure that I was in the right state, and make sure that I've got I'm not panicking, I'm not getting anxious. So that's one tip that I would highly recommend when you get there. Another tip is make sure that you've had something to eat. Make sure that you're not hungry. Try and make sure that you're nice and calm and relaxed and prepared as well. Prepared for your lesson. You've gone through your lesson, what you're going to do. With regards to interviews, there'll be different questions between different schools, and I've asked candidates who've gone to different schools a bit about this. One thing that will probably be right across the board will be safeguarding. So you've got to be on the facts with the safeguarding, understanding safeguarding really, really well, because that is a big thing. We're dealing with children's future, dealing with children, so you've got to make sure that you understand safeguarding. Now, the other thing would be, what is the school looking for? And usually any issues that the head teachers had, the schools had, will be outlined in the questions. And when I did this interview session with this head teacher, the questions were brilliant. There was sometimes 2 questions in a question, but it really got the candidates thinking about the question, and there were really, really good questions. So in this particular school, they discussed, some of the questions were some of the challenges that the head teacher wanted to outline, and the head teacher wanted to make sure that whoever said yes, I'm still interested at the end of the process, were aware of what they were looking for. So interviews, it's a two-way thing. I've always seen, yeah, are you still interested in this job? So it's you know, a challenging day, interviews, quite stressful. You know, try the meditation. I would highly recommend it. Another thing is maybe first thing in the morning, when you know, if you get a chance, go for a swim, go for a walk, get some fresh air, get some energy through your lungs. But you've got to try and make sure that you're nice and calm. You've got belief as well in yourself. You've got to believe that, yeah, if this is a school that you really want, you know, you've got to think it as well. You've got to really, I want this job, and you've got to be up for it. There's other people who are going for this role, so have confidence. Make sure that you've done your homework. You've got set out for your lesson observation. You know, sort of questions. Do a bit of research. There'll be information about sort of questions, but safeguarding will definitely be up there. And good luck.